Hello everybody, and welcome to a very quick tutorial for how to make a DoomWad map info file. MAPINFO is a file that GZDoom source ports will read in order to get certain map information, like the map name, par times, certain other information. And right here I've got my MAPINFO file for my WAD disrepair 2. And so I'm just going to be looking at it and describing the basic things. I'll also be putting a link in the description to the GZDoom wiki MAPINFO page that has a lot of very useful information on there, but this is just a very quick overview. So right here, in order to define your map, you will write down map and then map1. So essentially, this will say, alright, this is a map, right, in space, this is your map file name. So, you know, if your map file name was like map04, then you'd put map04, right? So whatever your map file name is, this connects the file name to the actual name you're going to be using. Then space, quotation, whatever your name is, and then in quotation, and then enter. And then put this little squiggly bracket thing, and then this is where you're going to have your properties for the map. Clusters are in Doom 2, for example. Map 1 through 6 is the first cluster, and then map 7 through 11 is the second cluster, etc. Basically, when you're worrying about clusters, that basically just means at the end of cluster 1 we're going to play the first intermission screen text. That's really the only practical purpose of clusters. So, for example, if you wanted to have an intermission screen after, say, map 6, when you, in map 7, define it, you'll put cluster equals 2 instead of 1, and then that will, you know, tell the game, alright, the first cluster's over, let's play the intermission screen text. So, then you can put sky. This is where you define your sky texture. You can also do this in the map itself if you'd want, but you can also do it in MAPINFO, so there you go. Par in seconds, what the time is. No jump and no crouch. I just throw these in because I build my maps without jump and crouch in gameplay. So that's just what I do. Another thing I like to use is exit pick and enter pick. Those are like custom intermission screens. So instead of just a plain intermission screen, it's just a picture of the map. I like that. And then right here, music. This is where things get a little bit interesting. This is one of the core things that someone asked about. So. Music, what you want to do is you want to do $music underscore. You can also change the music in map as well, but it's better to write it into MAPINFO, just because the game will read it more effectively than in map, and that can be done in ACS, which I'll probably make a video on at some other point in time. But yeah, so you want to do this. This basically in the file name. If you notice, Doom Music has D underscore and then the file name. So $music underscore, this essentially replaces in your file name whatever is D underscore. So you want to put $music underscore, and then runnin is map 1, stalks is map 2, etc. I'll throw a link in the description that has all the music names on the Wikipedia page for Doom. Well, it's not Wikipedia technically, but whatever, that's neither here nor there. And then another thing you want to define in MAPINFO is your next map. So when you hit end normal in a map, that will look at MAPINFO, and if there's no next map, it'll just end the game. So you want to make sure you define what map follows map 1. So like for example, let me go to my secret level exit here. So map 8 here. We also have secret next, as you can see. So this will define when you click an end secret line, that will tell you, alright, so you're not going to go to the next map, you're going to go to the secret next map, which in this case is map 11. So that's how that works. So yeah, that's defining map names and music and some other various things that I use in my WADs and am familiar with. But like I said, I will be putting links in the description for this video that should be relevant to figuring all this stuff out. It's very, very simple and easy. So there you go. That's MAPINFO.